What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Hey, okay, so I wanna make a video today. I was busting my ass just now. But I ate camel toes, but I thought that shit was funny. Anyway, I wanna make a video today. Sorry. First off, it's a MGTOW video, so I know there's going to be some comments from me, camel toes, about how I'm a fag or some shit, and whatever. Anyway, it is a MGTOW video, and I want to clear up some misconceptions for the people that truly want to understand it. Number one being MGTOW. It's not a community like people think it is. It's not an ideology. It's a response to an ideology. Now, with that said, that's all I'm going to say about it. I want to point something out. For anybody who doesn't understand why MGTOW is a thing, I want to ask you a question. Look at the social agreements now. The agreements of what society thinks courtship or dating should be. Okay, so the male goes to the female, and this is what I'm against. You'll see there's a common theory, well, not theory, but thread of entitlement that goes through this whole process. Number one being, okay, so a male sees a woman that he's interested in, right? Okay. So now he decides, I have to go up to her, which is cool. You know, I'm for being proactive to gain things, or I'm not trying to refer to women as things, but to gain something that's wanted, you go for it. I'm all good for that. No problem at all. Problem is so now this guy, you know, she says yes. Okay. So now he's got to go to her house and pick her up, which is cool too. You know, I'm not off that train yet. Then he's pressured to pay for her, which again is all right. You know, I prefer more of a situation like, if I was, and I keep telling everybody, if I find a female that meets the criteria that I'm willing to accept, sure, I would definitely give her a chance. Problem is I don't think that exists. Okay? I guess you could still say that I'm more or less your purple pill MGTOW. You know? But I don't think that exists. The 50-50 female. I could be wrong. But for everyone that's on here that says, oh, you're a fucking fag, like, I don't care what you think of me, but at least understand my position before you say shit. Okay, so now we're at the date and the guy has to pay. Alright, cool. So now down the road, so they're getting engaged, and 9 times out of 10, it's the guy who asked the woman. It's still okay. You know, not a big deal. So now, in the process of planning the wedding, you start to notice something. That wedding is always usually referred to as her big day. Not their big day, which it should be labeled as, but it's hers. Okay. So, we travel on down this path of marriage now. And her big day comes. Which is exactly what it is. It is her big day. Really nothing about the traditional wedding ceremony is about them. It's about her. Okay? So she gets this big, well, presumably big wedding ring. The guy probably gets some little cheap, fucking $200-$300 wedding band. Alright, so he already starts off supposing that they're going to be equal, but starting with less. Okay. So now, he lays down with this woman and makes a child or two. His life, separate from her, is now fucked. Completely fucked. She's got him on the line for 18 years or so. So now we travel down the road. We travel down the road of marriage, and maybe we hit a bump. Maybe things aren't working out. Maybe they just grew apart. So what happens now is they separate, right? But oh, poor woman, the one that's equal, the one that wants equal pay for equal jobs, and I think that is definitely something that should happen. And in most cases does. I will agree that there are certain jobs that women are probably not paid equal in, but there's a bunch of factors that go into that. And I'm not willing to say that women are treated 100% equal, because they're not. But in certain cases, men also aren't. For instance, I watched the video by a French guy who sang a Whitney Houston song phenomenally. Great job. And in the comment section of his video, he was like, they were like, oh, you're a fucking fag, you're gay, all that other shit, just because he sang a song. I don't, see people, and I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying personally what I've seen. If you have where are people calling Gina Carano or Ronda Rousey or Chris Cyborg men? Oh, you're a fucking dyke. Where are those people saying that to them? Because they're in a male-dominated sport. I don't see it. Good job, Rhonda, talking these women up. I don't see them saying, oh, you must be a fucking dyke because you're in a male sport. But I certainly did see a guy sing a song that was originally sang by a female and get called a fag. See what I'm saying? It happens on both sides. So anyway, back to my video. So now down the road here, they get divorced, right? This dude is on the hook for child support, which, if he doesn't want to be around, I agree with that. Suppose he wants shared equal custody. Fuck child support, dude. Shared equal custody. Because the woman also has responsibilities to her kids. Anyway, alimony. Oh, you divorced me. I'm going to get alimony now. So now, it's perfectly cool for a woman to receive alimony, which is, in some cases, I'm sure it's deserved. If I got married, I agree more with the traditional views of the man should support the family. I agree in gender roles in a lot of things. Men should support the family. Women should stay at home and take care of the kids. Not in a derogatory or disrespectful way, but I honestly think that I don't think men are inept or unable to take care of kids, but I do think that if the mother proves to be a fit mother, that a fit mother is better at raising kids in a nurturing way than a fit father is. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. So, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for those comments. I don't give a fuck, though. It's my channel. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. But I'm not saying that's all that women are good for either. So don't try to put that in my mouth. I put those words in my mouth. I know Camel Toes is going to be like, don't try to put what in your mouth with some gay-ass comment. Because he talks about me being gay. But he's the one that always brings up dudes fucking each other and all other kinds of shit. Anyway. But now that we have men receiving alimony, they've come up with a term called manimony, meaning to shame men who receive alimony. So, I guess my question is why is it okay for a woman to receive postmarital benefits of child support and alimony, but men are shamed for doing so when we receive it? That's what I want to know. So if anybody can offer any suggestions, any kind of whatever to make me understand this, I'd love it. Hey, Camel Toes, I'll see you in the comment section. Because, you claim you don't like my MGTOW videos, but you fucking stay in the comment section of every one of them, even though I clearly label it MGTOW. So I'll see you down there. And I'll probably see Scott Fallis and maybe Nar Warrior, because you motherfuckers can't go a day without fucking trolling me. We're trying to anyway. So, but for the real people, for the real subscribers, for the real commenters, let's have some discussion about this and tell me what you think. Later. Giants Mafia, bitch. And I'm out.